First tonight, were chances missed to help a mother found dead with her severely disabled daughter? Nottingham City Council has announced a review into their deaths after their bodies were found at their Radford home. They hadn't been seen for months. A neighbours told this programme the mother refused to answer her door to social workers. Well, our social affairs correspondent Jeremy Ball reports.
It's almost 3 weeks since the grim discovery here on Hartley Road. The police had to force their way in and found the bodies of a mother and daughter. The force said they'd been there for some time and it didn't appear to be suspicious. Now this photo's emerged of the women. They still haven't been officially named, but we understand the mother's Alfonsina Liuga. One of their neighbours says he used to drive her disabled daughter to a special school.
Yeah, very shocked, very shocked, really very shocked to hear that. I didn't see anything strange from her at all. She's a very quiet lady, friendly.
Margaret lives next door. She says social workers made repeated attempts to visit them.
I only saw them knocking at the door and then come to my front door or back door to say that we are trying to get this lady for quite a while now. She's not opening her door for anybody. Even sometimes letters will come by accident through my letterbox and she will just barely open the door for me to slide the letters through in her hands.
The deaths have hit this community hard. Across the road, a shopkeeper told us neighbours sometimes bought groceries for her and he wished he could have done more to help. Amanda's the head of the local primary school.
A few of our midday supervisors that live in the community had noticed flies at the window. They had a sense that there was something wrong but just couldn't quite put the finger on it. It shouldn't happen here. I felt a real deep sadness that there were, a couple of people that were nameless and faceless and ostensibly didn't really matter to anybody, and that made me feel incredibly sad.
We're living in a society since the lockdown where everybody is so afraid to interfere in other people's business.
In a statement, Nottingham City Council said what happened here was tragic. It's confirmed that a mother and daughter had been supported by its care and housing services, and the question now for an inquest and its own review: why did they slip through the net? Jeremy Ball, BBC's Midlands Today, Nottingham.
Well, Jeremy joins us now. This is such a tragic story. What else do we know about the two women?
Well, neighbours, Sarah, say that they moved on to Hartley Road around a year ago. People were obviously getting to know them. We saw a candle outside today that said, "I will always remember your love of dancing and music and your cheeky laugh." And the Guardian newspaper has actually spoken to a local church outreach worker who said she actually took this family in when they arrived in Nottingham 8 years ago after finding them at the railway station with nowhere to stay. And she said Alfonsine had left Italy after her marriage had broken down.
This does actually have echoes of a similar case, doesn't it?
It does. You might remember Errol Graham, who was found at his flat just a stone's throw from there. He had starved to death, and a safeguarding review found that there were a lot of missed opportunities to help him. He had severe mental health problems and he'd basically broken off all contact with the authorities.
OK, Jeremy, thank you.